When I first moved into that big old mansion, I was super excited. Getting such a huge house in a rich neighborhood for such a low rent felt like I'd hit the jackpot. I honestly thought I was really lucky. The house was pretty old. Every step I took made the wooden floor creak, and from the outside, it looked quiet and elegant, like it had a lot of secrets from the past. But there was one thing that felt strange. While showing me around, the landlord pointed to a strong, locked door at the far end of the basement. He didn't give me the key, just said, "Don't try to open that room," and moved on. For a moment, I was really curious about that room, but honestly, I was just too thrilled about the house to care much. As the days went by, I settled into a routine. I'd leave early for work, come home tired, make a quick dinner, and crash into bed. But no matter how normal things seemed, there was always this strange feeling, like the house wasn't completely quiet or alone. But soon, the nights started to feel strange. I'd hear odd noises coming from the basement. At first, I ignored it, probably just rats, or the old wooden floors making sounds in the cold. But something about it didn't feel right. But each night, the sounds got a little louder. It wasn't just creaking anymore. I started hearing soft whispers, faint rustling, and one night, I clearly heard slow, steady knocks, like someone was tapping from deep inside the basement. Then one night, the noise got really scary. The quiet whispers turned into loud, wild banging, so hard that I woke up in shock, my heart racing like something was about to burst out of that basement. I suddenly remembered what the landlord had told me, not to open that room. My heart was racing. I wanted to believe it was just the wind or old pipes, but the sounds kept growing. And deep inside, I felt something was seriously wrong down there. Morning finally came, and I was so relieved. The fear from the night faded a bit in the sunlight, but I couldn't shake it off completely. That day, I decided I needed to find out what was really behind that locked room. That morning, I knocked on a neighbor's door. An old lady opened it, smiling gently. But when I mentioned the house, her smile faded. She looked at me with quiet pity, like she already knew something terrible. She said quietly, "Oh, you rented that old mansion?" Her voice felt uneasy. When I nodded, she leaned in and whispered, "No one stays there long. They say it's haunted. That room, it's where everything starts." A cold shiver ran down my back. Suddenly, everything made sense. The strange sounds, the landlord avoiding that room, and the rent that felt too good to be true. I never truly believed in anything paranormal, not until now. But the fear had sunken deep. That morning, I packed up all my things and moved out to a friend's place without looking back. Despite the uneasy farewell, I handed the keys back to the landlord, deciding some mysteries were best left unexplored. If you've ever had a similar haunting encounter, share your story, and for more thrilling experiences, don't forget to like and subscribe.